Ireland with love. Our friends in Ireland bring us that taste directly to our homes. This is the Connemara Kitchen set of 150 count teas in 3 different flavors. You're gonna get these beautiful little canisters, one with 50 Irish breakfast teas, one with Irish cream 50 of the teas, and then one of 50 Irish whiskey teas. No whiskey included, just the taste, unless you want to add a little bit. If you're feeling a little cold coming on, it's nice to have that Irish whiskey in your tea. These we do have on auto delivery every 4 months for a year. You will get 3 new sets, and that would be $8.40 on an easy payment plan every 4 months for a year. M95514. These make such great gifts. Stephen Walsh is joining us. He's been at QVC for over 3 decades, bringing us his beautiful jewelry, his Connemara marble, his rosaries, and his teas, because they tend to like tea pretty much in Ireland. We do here too, but maybe not as much as you. We love that flavor though.
Well, hi, Terry. Welcome to Ireland, where it is evening time here. We've just had the festival of Halloween, the festival of Samhain. Do you know, by the way, before we talk about teas, that Halloween has its origins here in Ireland?
What? Tell me.
Yes. Well, Halloween, because it comes back to the festival of Samhain on October 31st. It's the changing of the season from autumn into winter. It's the night, the one night in the year where the dead walk amongst us. The whole jack-o'-lantern tradition here started in Ireland because the Irish, the legend was Jack was this very devious guy who made a pact with the devil. Didn't work out. He was said to walk on the earth for the rest of his days carrying a lantern. And the original Irish people carved the jack-o'-lantern out of a turnip. And I don't, you know, which is like a rock.
Yeah,
so
right.
When the Irish came to the USA, they saw that you guys had pumpkins. And to carve a jack-o'-lantern out of a pumpkin was so much easier, a heck of a lot easier. But the whole tradition comes from Ireland. Look it up.
Wow.
And we've been celebrating, like, there on Halloween night. It was just such fun. All the kids out trick-or-treating.
All the good stuff comes from Ireland. And
there's so many legends and party games, apple bobbing and fortune telling, all stem from Ireland. So we've been, it's the celebrations still go on here in Dublin tonight. So so there you go, a little bit of trivia, impress your friends.
I love it. You always teach me something new. So tell us about the 3 different flavors. We don't have to choose. We're going to get a canister of each. And what a beautiful presentation these canisters make.
Aren't they beautiful? I'm going to pour the tea because now in Ireland, we take our tea drinking very, very serious. We actually drink more tea per capita than our English neighbours. And it was actually the English introduced tea to Ireland way back in the 18th century, and say nowadays we actually drink more tea than our English neighbours. You wouldn't start the day in Ireland without your breakfast tea. We have these flavoured teas. You're getting, I'd say, all 3 different flavors and different blends of tea, and I'll tell you all about it in these beautiful nostalgic cans. You're going to love them, and this is the taste of Ireland. Like where this all started, Terry, as you know, as you said a moment ago, I've been coming to QVC for over 30 years bringing our jewellery. When I go out to Connemara in the west of Ireland, this is the most beautiful part of the world where our jewellery comes from. And when I arrive at the gate of the quarry, we wouldn't start the day without a cup of your breakfast tea. Now, this is Ireland's most robust blend of tea. This will warm the cockles of your heart. Now, again, the thing about tea drinking, Terry, you've got to let the tea steep for 3 to 4 minutes. Like you Americans, you rush things.
We do. We really do.
You're always in a hurry. In Ireland, tea drinking is about taking that moment, relaxing, let that flavour come out. Have a cup of tea, take a breather. Because again, in Ireland, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you ever come, the nation falls to a halt because we are all having our tea. We take this seriously. Anyway, well, I tell you about the 3 different flavors, Terry, after all that, because this one is steeped enough. So our breakfast tea, first of all. Now, this, as I said a moment ago, is Ireland's most popular blend. It's a robust, full-flavoured tea. Again, you're getting 50 of the tea bags in the tin. This is a perfect start in the morning. You can have it straight up. I'm just going to leave this one straight up so you can see the lovely amber color coming through. But you can have it straight up. You can have it iced. You can have it with milk. You can have it with lemon or with honey.
Real quick, Stephen, I'm just going to ask you what may sound like a silly question. What is the difference between Irish breakfast and English breakfast?
Oh, we'll go back. We could start. We could start a
A whole
long
dissertation.
conversation, a whole dissertation. The Irish breakfast tea, we blend it more robustly. Our English friends, you know, they're kind of wimpy. We beat them at football and things. So the Irish blend is more full flavored and more robust. And that is the difference, because I have heard people saying this is an English breakfast blend. It's absolutely not. This is more robust. Now, there's caffeine in all of these, so they'll give you that wake up. And some more about. Can I tell you about the cream tea? Now,
Yes.
our blenders have blended the teas with spices and vanilla essence. And if you take this with full fat milk and 2 spoons of sugar, or even cream in there, and this is the nearest you're going to get to an Irish cream liqueur in a teacup.
I mean, if you wanted to add a little Irish cream liqueur, you could also, right? It's not in there, but you could always add it. You know what I just realized? These are $14 each. Each tin is only $14. So think of that as such a beautiful gift. Not only are they getting the tin, but they're also getting 50 moments to really relax. And maybe it's a reminder for us Americans to just take that moment to relax, to enjoy, to have a conversation with a friend over a cup of tea, to stop the work for the day. When we do have that slump, when we usually go for coffee or we go for something sweet, enjoy some Irish tea. Or when you want to curl up and read a good book and it's cold outside and you want that warm cup of tea.
It's fabulous. No, we always say we turn the moment to gold with a cup of tea, as you're right. And again, coming back to our time in Connemara on the quarry, let's say a machine breaks down or we have issues with bringing out the stone. What's the first thing we do? We don't kind of call up the engineers. Down to Marty's house, brew a cup of tea, talk about it, sort the problem out. We could solve all problems with the world, I'll tell you, Terry. And it's just... It's a lifestyle, and you're going to so love these. The fact that you have the breakfast tea, the cream tea, and I'll talk about the whiskey tea in a moment. Now, this is, again, using herbs and spices. Now, if you, again, I just wish you could...
I know, I can almost smell it right now.
And it just comes from when you open your caddy of tea, you can smell that aroma. And again, funny thing, when I was down with the tea blenders, we were working on the flavors, and they said, Stephen, we can create you a whiskey flavor. And I said, this is great. And they said, Scotch. Scotch.
What?
What? The meeting was nearly over at that point. I said, absolutely not. You have to use an Irish whiskey, because the Irish are making whiskey far longer than the Scotch. So this has an Irish whiskey flavor. Again, the little bit of lemon in it, or maybe try a bit of honey in it, is just going to bring out that flavor of, this will cure, well...
What ails you?
Whatever ails you. Now, of course, I'm only kidding here, but it's just so lovely and so relaxing. And the fact this is just so typical and emblematic of Ireland. Again, like with Halloween parties just the other night, this was a great way you could bring one to your friends. Right. You know, the fact you're getting
great
3 different ones.
Gift too, and very unexpected.
And this is so unusual because this is not widely available in the USA. And again, you guys in QVC, you're just such friends to us, and the way we can bring our fabulous teas into the homes of our friends. And again, you'll be able to tell the story. You've something different. You've something special, and it is the taste of Ireland. So if you don't have any Irish in you, sure, come on into the parlour. There's a welcome there for you.
I think this is such a great gift. If you think about it, you get all 3 of them. Maybe you keep one for yourself and then gift the other 2 at $14 each. We're always looking for, I mean, it's gotten to the point where the average, it used to be 20, then it was 25, maybe like 30 now, is that price point that we're looking for to give that really nice gift. This is $14 each. If you want to do, if you're going to one of those parties where, like the White Elephant Party, where they, you know, you have that limit and everybody fights for the different fun gifts. This one is fun. It has a story to it. It's personal, but it's also delicious. And it's the one that you're going to want to keep for several reasons. So to have all of these ready to go, whether you are going to enjoy them yourself, it works out to, what was it, per 28 cents per cup of tea. If you're going to have them on hand for the the entertaining that you're going to be doing, or if you want to give 3 different $14 gifts, this is the time to do it on Easy Pay. Everything is 5 monthly easy payments right now, so $8.40. Bring home all 3. They are shipped to you for free. And like Stephen said, you can't just get these anywhere. When we go to different places, Ireland or, you know, anywhere that have those items that we go there for, whether it be, you know, one of their wool sweaters or their beautiful Connemara marble jewelry or the teas. You come back with a suitcase full. Like, that would take up a little bit of room in your suitcase, and you would have to go all the way there to get it. This is so nice that you can bring the collectible tins and that whole Irish experience right to your door. We ship it to you for free, and then it is a conversation starter. And you can keep it coming all year long. This is not just a holiday thing. I think they make a great holiday gift, but every 4 months for a year, if you lock into auto delivery, you make sure that they keep coming, and you don't have to go out searching. I mean, I don't know where else you would find these. We certainly don't have them in our grocery stores.
Absolutely, no, and I think the fact that they are in these beautiful gift caddies, like it's like ye old sweet shop or ye old tea shop. If you were coming to an Irish village and this is what you would find in those old tea shops, or like where, you know, you can imagine the atmosphere in the place, that taste and aroma of yesteryear, and what a lovely treat to be able to bring. And as I said before, when you take them, these are chock full with your 50 tea bags, and again, the aroma, I just wish I could reach through the screen.
We wish so too.
But they're lovely, and again, the fact you have the whiskey flavored tea using herbs and spices, creating the flavor of Irish whiskey. Your Irish cream with that lovely velvety, vanilla-y flavor. Take that with milk. And again, by the way, on the side of the back, the tin, there are the instructions or suggestions how you should serve it. And again, that's as close to an Irish cream liqueur or your Irish breakfast tea. Do not call it English breakfast tea, or I will come and speak to you personally about it.
It is much more robust, I will tell you right now.
Really?
So you're getting all 3. The 3 different tins works out to about $14 each, 28 cents a tea. You're getting 150 teas in all. Stephen Walsh, so good to see you. Thank you so much.
Terry, it's been a pleasure. Lovely to hang out with you this evening from Ireland. And I know you're going to love these. And of course, you'll note I'm wearing my Aaron Craft sweater as well. Call out
always. And we're not going to see you again probably until St. Patrick's Day, because we only get to see you for two visits a year.
Absolutely, and St. Patrick's Day is coming. In fact, I already booked my flights to come over and see you guys on St. Patrick's Day.
We love having you.
So this is bringing Ireland to you. In the meantime, enjoy. And as we say from Ireland, that great Irish word, whatever, sláinte, cheers.
Sláinte, cheers. Thank you so much. I got to have that Irish whiskey tea ready to go.